Barack Obama is going to take our hard-earned money and spread it around as he sees fit. Are these news organizations and papers, etc., outlets coddling Barack Obama? Have they given him, if they're coming out with these DVDs, did they have a vetted interest? I thought my only female choice was Senator Clinton. And now we have a woman who I really feel has a realness to her, and she represents people who are just have a sort of real vibe.
Tell us now why you think that Sarah Palin would make a very good president.
Well, since I've been studying for this pop quiz forever,
okay.
Tell me why Barack Obama is qualified. You know, if Sarah Palin had said she was reading Lincoln, we'd say she was cramming. If Barack Obama does it, he's a genius. John McCain has been open about what happened with the Keating Five, and he was cleared. Number two, Barack Obama went to a party at William Ayers, and I wish Sarah Palin, when she addresses crowds, would get specific and say, not my opponent, not our opponent, and not a terrorist. Barack Obama went to the house of William Ayers, who is a U.S. terrorist.
In 2002.
It doesn't matter. Entitled to feel the way he feels, and based on his past. Barack Obama himself obviously thought there was something wrong with that if he separated himself from the church and quit that church. Trying so hard to make history in this election that we're forgetting that we're a nation at war, and we should be electing whoever it may be. A commander-in-chief. And who is going to be our commander-in-chief? A commander-in-chief. That is the president's title. Who is going to lead us? We are at war. That's our present state, whether you want to be or not.
You can't tell me that if you're walking down the street and you see 6 black kids standing on the corner, you don't start to sweat. Sorry, I don't believe that.
You telling me that?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I do not feel that way. Obama actually potentially could have had my vote after his speech at the DNC. You don't believe me?
No, I don't.
Call me a liar then, Joy.
Not that you're lying.
I came here to be the first person to say I was not delusional.
I just don't believe that.
That would be like saying that. Do you want some more Barack Obama Kool-Aid?
The majority of white people, they can take it, okay? It's not a group of people that have been oppressed for the past millions of years.
I understand that, and I understand that pain.
Not in this
but
country.
I just want to know, when does it stop? Write me the rules then. Write me the rules on racism.
Well, you know what?
When we are living in this world, and we are living in a world where there is, in the pop culture, when that world is then used, when there are, this is upsetting to me, because...
Oh, baby. Okay, just take a breath and let someone else talk.
But this is a conversation that is hard. Today is a day of honor. These are men and women who courageously and silently have been fighting for us to even have our discussions here that we have today, that all Americans can talk freely, that we can walk in the streets and proclaim our like or dislike for certain things in this country. This is their day. It's not our day to gripe about the cost of war in terms of money. Be focusing on the issues like Gloria Steinem today. Reading that, I thought there could not be a more despicable mischaracterization of those serving us in the military, protecting her freedom to run her mouth and speak something so, in my mind, which is evil. She also cannot ignore the fact that there are abortions done for superficial reasons. With the Democrats in control of Congress, first of all, Roe v. Wade is going nowhere. If you understand how it's going to work,
don't
it's going
believe it,
nowhere.
You
right now, the Democrats in control. I understand history. I actually went through many years of school.
You know what? I'm trying to explain it.
Going to many years of school.
Our offices and our emails and our phone calls were very busy with people complaining.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they must be voting for Obama. I'm so sorry. What a day. It is emotional to hear him, to see the people that he's been able to affect, the power that he has. You know, I will get in a long line of supporters because I wasn't the first, but I will jump in that line and support our president because that is what, as an American, I believe we should do.
Media, just aside from you, has not covered that. Isn't that the job of the media, to go out and investigate and vet the people who are running to be in the White House? I thought it was, Sean. I'm a little disappointed.
It seems to me that you can only have one opinion in this country, right? right now. We're not in California. I didn't vote on Prop 8. I wasn't there. I'm a person who does believe that, you know, if you want to compliment our democracy and saying, yes, we've got together and voted on a president, and this is who it is, hurrah, and you can't say then, look at that system of democracy and then also call it a failure in the same breath. So I think, look, it should come from the people. Left-wing, liberal, blonde
table, okay?
Thank you for that. That's a nice thing to do.